Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the 1st down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run again with Breida. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 120 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Second down, here's Barkley again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Running left, it's Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. This is Brightwell. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And his throw here is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Purdy, big 4th down play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 146 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter. Up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the fourth quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that one. Would you say, partner, it was really 3 victories today? Landslide on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
Jones throwing for it.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Here's McLeod from his end zone.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. James now to return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Galladay. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, let's get this. Check 26. Check 26. 36. 36. Check. He's checking. Crash. Watch out. Undercrush. Check. Hot. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go. Check. Go.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
Come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose. In a race, I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shine in the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue, I'm making pigs fly. Now I move mountains. I would've beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible, impossible. Impossible, impossible.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day one's here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you ride it like we ride. The whole team, share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other. The beginning, so you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day one's here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
Your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive.
Yeah, I can't pass.
A major momentum swing here early.
Because
I don't know why he's throwing the ball like that.
How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and get the ball in your own offense. I agree with you. It can change momentum in a big way. When you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Working with a 2nd and 3. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. We're We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
At least it did.
Call this backyard football. Sometimes just
they're coming down Labor Day, so I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone.
Even when contested, looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor.
Yeah, well, the COVID stopped now, so you know, I guess it'll pick up, but it wasn't. You know, everything had slowed down.
Yeah, this is still out there, but.
I don't know, dude.
Have to see how that goes.
Following the touchdown, here's
how's everybody? Them kids, they okay?
Everybody good. You'll get to see them.
From his end zone, here comes Justice.
Okay, that's good. I have a baby shower, and then after I'm coming over. My cousin baby shower.
Oh,
when I leave.
no problem.
Yeah, Randy, we be there.
Alright.
We gonna see. Be safe. Love you. Have a safe flight.
Safe flight. Yes, thank you.
When you go, when you're coming, okay?
Alright, later. Bye.
Alright, later. Yeah. I got
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I ain't worried about it.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here?
You keep beating me the way I've been beating you. You won't want to play me. You run away from me.
Anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense, you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually
I don't want you running away from me, man. So that's why I gave you that last game. Remember, you won by 1 point.
The offense this go around.
You won by 1 point, bro. And I was just, I don't know what's up with this guy throwing the ball. I got calls and things, you know. Playing good, man. I ain't even check my vitamins.
On third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Look at this shit. My man wide open over there. Why the fuck you do it over there?
That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like we have to give them the
I know what I gotta do with the Ravens. I know what I gotta do with the Ravens. So I'm learning, I practice on you. What do you think I'm doing? I'm practicing, so when I get online, I have stuff to use. With my practice side. Alright, switch it over, guys. Right, now go back over there. Yeah. See if you can stop this guy.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
See if you can stop
He's
this guy.
taken down. They got the 45-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. It's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't for a yard. There was some beat on that one.
It really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation. Not a call I would make very often.
Tackled at that time by Anthony moving by.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be marked out just inside the 35. 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. He'll run up the middle with Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. It's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. James Prochet, 34 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly, and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out not a good one as he's tackled at the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up and ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a local group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up, place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
A good pick up there, 21 yards.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Nigga fall.
It's complete.
Nice.
Touchdown.
They're nice,
First
man.
half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys
Nice call.
have taken the lead.
Nice call. What's in the game for, bro? So you think I'll be having all day to fucking wait on your pausing and all that bullshit, dude. I'm gonna take off this fucking I was streaming, but yo.
Yeah, it's gonna be slugfest, bro.
Yo, you stop the game to call me. You'll be on board. I'm gonna cut the fucking game off, bro. Fucking pause of the game.
Heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement long touchdown. An extra point land ball up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Second and 7, operating from the 34. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Play action. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 48 yards. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Inside give to Elliott. They find some open field here. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Here's Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's third down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. A fairly short kick from the 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flushed out right.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tyus Bowser with a pick. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's got it to about the 40.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Patrick Ricard.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. 81 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Shoot. Back. Check 99.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Okay.
And then I might be going down to New Orleans next week, probably for another 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not too sure about that gig yet, so.
Well, you get to see some sights.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
That's the only good thing, but fucking Detroit was like,
from the gun, they'll try to run it.
To go 72 or wide, 72.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
I know.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty.
A better environment
moves,
over
make
there.
people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary.
Yeah, man.
That led to a really nice
Yeah,
game.
everything good, man. I will keep in touch with you there, you know? All right, love, bro.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. This pass complete to Pollard on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further.
See, I always get distracted when people call me. But if you don't do the same fucking plays, it's just a matter of time. You do the same shit. You go out to the back guy in the backfield. You do the same shit. Everybody calling me. I just got back in time.
And they stopped it for a minimal gain.
You know? Get your field goal unit out. Get your field goal unit out. Let me know that from now. Get that field goal unit out. Going back to the back of the backfield.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away.
Yeah, miss this shit. Oh, now the game messing up when you miss it.
It's no good, and we will
Look at
remain
this
tied
nigga,
here
son.
in
This
this
nigga,
third
yo, I
quarter.
ain't playing Bob no more, bro. I ain't playing you no more.
Charles, 54 yards.
Look at
I'm
this.
surprised that came
Look
up
at
short.
this.
I would agree with that
Look at
one
this.
because
This nigga
normally,
fucked the game up.
if he misses,
You're whack, bro. You're done. You're done. You're the wackest guy I know, bro.
don't know what the hell happened.
You don't know what happened. All of a sudden the game is going good, but then as soon as you miss, yo, Vibes, you're the wackest person, bro, for real. As soon as you see what's gonna happen, you miss that shit. The game, all of a sudden, the game messes up after the field goal.
Why would I do that? No, I'm winning.
After the field goal, because just the same way you be quitting, yo, you whack, bro. You whack. You whack, bro. You whack, bro. You're not a good person, bro.
Your father's bracket, and ruler. Bullshit, you know, don't make the song. Control the restaurant. It's the animal. It's your ruler. How we tell them to one stocky and one stocky gun. One with a pocket and one shaggy down with the touch. All in one bush up and stand. One gun with fire, it go rubber pam pam. So one stocky and one stocky gun. One with a pocket and one shaggy down with the touch. All in one bush up and stand. So we don't care. But we got in our head when we all care. Murder sound boy, we don't fail. Hear me not hurt all that. Bumbo class. Pick up big gun and bust that fast. Action, SPK, JFN, Vanderveer, Techno Gunman, and no man. Don't touch your mother, we no make straight boy, we like the king, sir. They don't like bracket. Black in a pocket, they don't laugh and talking, some boys they know. Yo, earth ruler, tell them. Kick off your face in the deed,